I remember when we first met. You did this thing where you would close your hand and open them again and the flowers would appear. I remember when we'd first danced. You did this thing where you would hold my shoulders, you would wrap your arms around me and the sun would appear. I remember when I first looked into your eyes. You did this thing where you blinked and the ocean would meet us halfway and the moon would kiss your lips and I would come alive. So what I need you to understand is that, sweetheart, if you leave tonight, sweetheart, if you leave tonight, I'm not sure if the moon will come up tomorrow when the sun will birth a new Saturn. I'm not sure if I'll be able to sustain my lungs anymore, and I'm not sure if I'll breathe again. 'Cause if you leave tonight, I'm not sure if Pluto will still be cold and we'll still be able to photosynthesize and human beings will be growing milk out of their hands if you leave tonight. If you leave tonight, I'm not sure I'll have answers for the questions that God has asked me, because I still remember the time we had picnics on God's palms. If you leave tonight, the magic will stop. The majesticness of the ring will come to an end and the mountains will come crashing, and I am sure that the sea will crawl out my eyes. I remember when we first met. You did this thing where you would close your hands and open and flowers would appear. You would wrap me around your arms and the sun would dance with us and the sun would birth a new moon. But if you leave tonight, the world, the universe will come crashing down. God will shed his first tear and Satan will help an old lady cross the street. If you leave tonight, the magic will stop. We will quit being that majestic being that exists between different planes, and you will stop to see me for who I am, and I will break into a million butterflies and die. If you were to pass in that ship, our relationship would sink like the Titanic to the bottom of the sea with no survivors, no survivors. 'Cause there was this thing you did where you smiled. There was this thing you did where you would hold my hand when times are tough, where you would pay the bill. We used to have picnics on the palms of God's hands, and I would elevate my existence to a level unknown. But if you leave tonight, I'm not sure if I can do this again. If I can find some form existence in the way that I died before, so if I can save the world. If you leave tonight. If you leave tonight.